Karl Marx's writings cover a broad range of topics, including politics, economics, society, and philosophy. Here is a collection of thoughts and ideas attributed to him. The history of all hitherto existing society is the history of class struggles. The ruling ideas of each age have ever been the ideas of its ruling class. Labor is the source of all wealth and all culture. In the capitalist society, the worker is alienated from the product of his labor. Capital is dead labor, which, vampire-like, lives only by sucking living labor, and lives the more labor it sucks. The proletarians have nothing to lose but their chains. Workers of the world, unite. You have nothing to lose but your chains. The laborer is the one who produces goods, yet he is denied the value of his own work. The capitalist mode of production is inherently exploitative. The more a worker produces, the poorer he becomes. Capitalism creates a cycle of boom and bust, leading to economic instability. The state is but a committee for managing the common affairs of the whole bourgeoisie. Religion is the opiate of the masses. The chief aim of all political associations is the improvement of the economic conditions of the masses. Freedom is the recognition of necessity. The essence of capitalism is the accumulation of surplus value. The ideas of the ruling class are in every epoch the ruling ideas. The struggle of humanity against authority is a struggle between the oppressed and the oppressor. Capitalism is a system that thrives on inequality. The working class must be educated to understand its true position in society. Social change is the result of material conditions and the forces of production. The formation of a class for itself is essential for the proletariat's liberation. History is not a process driven by ideas but by material conditions. The revolution is the locomotive of history. Social relationships are determined by economic relationships. A specter is haunting Europe, the specter of communism. The emancipation of the working class is the task of the working class itself. From each according to his ability, to each according to his needs. The road to freedom must be productive in itself. The theory of communism may be summed up in one sentence: abolish all private property. Revolution is necessary for the overthrow of the capitalist mode of production. The exchange of commodities is the basis of capitalist society. The pursuit of profit leads to the commodification of every aspect of life. The organization of labor is essential for the advancement of society. The working class must join together to fight for their rights. True human freedom involves the liberation from the conditions of exploitation. The capitalist system perpetuates inequality and injustice. To understand society, one must understand its economic foundations. The struggle for political rights is inseparable from the struggle for economic rights. The state often functions to protect capitalist interests rather than those of the populace. The decay of capitalism will give rise to a new form of social organization. The power of the ruling class lies in its control of the means of production. Education is a tool for social emancipation. The conditions of labor shape the consciousness of the laborer. Free development of each is the condition for the free development of all. The essence of humanity is found in cooperative effort and mutual aid. The bourgeoisie cannot sustain its power without the labor of the proletariat. Historical materialism offers a scientific explanation for social change. Each generation inherits the struggles of the past while forging its own path. Capitalism ultimately creates its own gravediggers, the working class. The oppressive structures of society must be dismantled for true freedom to emerge. The revolution requires not just a change in government, but a transformation of economic relationships. Communities must unite to foster solidarity against exploitation. The collective action of the working class is necessary for societal progress. Understanding the world requires critical engagement with its economic conditions. The process of human development is obstructed by capitalist exploitation. True democracy cannot exist alongside economic inequality. The future will be shaped by those who challenge the status quo. Social relations must be based on equity and cooperation. Liberation can only be achieved through collective struggle. Each epoch has its own contradictions that lead to transformation. The critique of political economy reveals the underlying mechanisms of exploitation. The real wealth of nations is found in the well-being of their people, not in capital accumulation. The processes of social change are influenced by the contradictions inherent in capitalism. A society's progress is measured by the state of its laborers. The forces of history propel humanity toward a collective future free from oppression. Understanding one's position in the class structure is vital for consciousness and agency. Each moment of social strife propels humanity towards liberation. True liberation is rooted in the cooperation and collaboration of individuals. The path towards a just society is fraught with challenges but essential for human dignity. Through struggles and sacrifices, the working class can realize its potential. The future belongs to those who dare to envision a different reality. A just society is one that prioritizes the needs of all its members over profits. True equality requires dismantling hierarchical structures that perpetuate exploitation. Solidarity among the working class is crucial for achieving lasting change. The battle for justice is not merely economic but also social and cultural. Each struggle contributes to the broader movement toward emancipation. To realize a better world, one must actively participate in the fight against oppression. The strength of organized labor lies in its ability to unify diverse groups for a common cause. The history of humanity is a testament to the power of collective action. Authentic liberty can only flourish when individuals are freed from economic constraints. A transformative revolution paves the way for a society that values social welfare. Understanding class dynamics is essential for those seeking to foster change. The promise of a better future motivates the ongoing struggle for justice. Revolutionary change often begins with the awakening of class consciousness. Each new generation inherits the legacy of resistance and the hopes for a brighter future. In the quest for equity, the role of education cannot be understated. Advocating for the rights of all workers is fundamental to achieving societal progress. The societal fabric must be woven from threads of justice, equity, and respect for all. The fight against capitalism is a fight for the soul of humanity itself. Each voice raised in protest is a step towards collective awakening. True progress is characterized by the fulfillment of human potential beyond mere economic gain. The revolution of everyday life begins with understanding and transforming our relationships with each other. Each act of solidarity strengthens the movement toward liberation. The importance of a just distribution of resources cannot be overstated. By recognizing our interconnectedness, we forge paths towards mutual flourishing. The dialogue around class struggle must continue to evolve to reflect contemporary issues. In every moment of despair, there resides a potential for revolutionary hope. Embracing the principles of socialism can lead to a fairer distribution of wealth and resources. Workers must seize their agency and challenge the systems that seek to exploit them. A vision of fairness and equity is paramount for building a just society. Historical events demonstrate that revolutions can reshape our understanding of freedom. The vision of a society built on cooperation rather than competition must guide our efforts. The challenge is to transform our frustrations into a unified call for change. Each battle fought in history reflects the aspirations of those who seek justice. Through collaboration, communities can build resilience against the forces of oppression. Emphasizing the common good over individual profit fosters genuine social harmony. The recognition of shared struggles is fundamental to building a compassionate society. Each action taken in pursuit of equity contributes to a larger legacy of resistance. The future is bright when fueled by the dreams and aspirations of the collective. The fight for a better world is ongoing, but hope and unity can light the way.